Members of the Assembly, Mayor Sullivan, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this opportunity to speak. I'm James Dokken with the Anchorage Police Department. My last name is spelled D-O-K-K-E-N, and I'm opposed to AO37. I came to Anchorage as an infantryman in the Army in 2003. My plan was to get some experience in the Army and then become a peace officer in my home state of Washington. However, after spending several years in this community and coming to know it better, I decided to apply for the Anchorage Police Department and was fortunate enough to make it through the application process. I was assured through my time with the department that the employees had a steadfast belief that serving the community compassionately was the best possible way to run a police department. The moral character and grueling work pace set by my new peers intimidated me because I became worried I couldn't be able to match the vigor in their service. I began to experience how selfless attitudes they had lifted me and kept me on the path of compassion. I also began to realize that it wasn't just the peace officers in this city who had this same attitude. My daily contact with firefighters, EMS, and other servants, not even some employed by this city, revealed a mirror image of my department's goal to make this city the best place in the country to live and work. I wear this pin on my lapel to signify the pride I am filled with to serve the people of this great city for 5 years. I am filled with sadness and frustration at the proposed law changes, which will force my family and me to leave public service in this city. If I were to weather the pay and benefit cuts that my union representatives have advised me that this ordinance would impose on my family, I would not be able to maintain my current living arrangements. Also, as I have read myself, it would not stop there. Not only would I lose the pay and benefits I've earned so far, there would be no chance to recoup those pay raises and those benefits no matter how long I serve here. I believe that members of this administration and this assembly are smart and educated people. I believe that you know the ramifications these changes will have on our city's quality of life, and if you don't, you know which people do know. So I think maybe the reason you would consider these drastic changes is because you haven't had the unfortunate pleasure of experiencing the emergency services this city has to offer. Maybe you haven't experienced the compassion these people show above and beyond the tasks they are given of keeping you safe, treating your wounds, and saving your home. But then I remember all the services this city provides so well, other than that. Power outages are few and well contained, even the harshest of storms. Last year, our employees removed enough snow from Anchorage roads to fill 5 acres of property several hundred feet high in an all-time record snowfall. I'm in this city every week. I see the work your employees provide, and I'm constantly amazed at the level of service they don't have to give, but do. You will lose these people if you pass this ordinance. Before I was hired, the state of Alaska, and consequently Anchorage, stopped providing public servants with a pension or a defined benefit plan. When I realized what this meant for my financial security, I promised to leave the city with my 401k plan when I became fully invested at 5 years. But as years went by, I found myself and my family more and more settled in the city, and I decided to try and make a good effort of it, and then I might be able to make it work with pay and benefits I've been given by the city. These law changes take the only pillar I have left to use to support my family while I work in public service. If these changes are passed, I will take what little I have saved in my 401k, my training, my experience, and my skills to another state. If you wish to make changes in labor practices, I am not wholly opposed to it. Excuse me. I request that you reject this ordinance, at least on its vague literature, and that at least in an effort to work with the people who take care of your constituents for you and do such a wonderful job of it, and work towards a more acceptable and reasonable change. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Thank you.